Hello and welcome to another channel update video. This is the January 1st, 2017 channel update video, starting off a new year again. And yeah, Happy New Year, I guess. Hope you had a good New Year's Eve and stuff. I'm recording this in advance, so it's not actually the new year yet. It also means I don't have the full data yet in terms of the numbers for this last quarter and the year. But as we always do, let's look back at what we did in this last quarter. The one really big thing that comes to mind immediately is the map, the Clover's Advent Calendar map, which was a lot of work, and that is really all I did, it feels like, in this last quarter here. Numbers for the quarter are trending down, I think, just at a quick glance. I didn't really look at it before. Watch time is down by 27% compared to the third quarter. Views are down, average view duration is down, subscribers are down, comments are up, shares and videos in playlists are up too. I don't know why. Maybe I just put a lot of videos in playlists in this quarter. I don't always put everything into a playlist right away. So that last quarter wasn't great, which makes sense. I spent too much time, or I spent a lot of time on the map and not enough time on figuring out YouTube videos to record. One of the bigger series that started while I was working on the map was the Talos Principle, which it didn't get a lot of views. It was not a successful series really, but a really fun one. It was a really good game. I really enjoyed playing that and recording it. So, there's that at least. And there's also more coming up, but we'll get to that. So let's look the videos. What was the most watched video? Most watched video in this last quarter was the first episode of Mistfort. That's interesting. And then the Advent Calendar, the first episode of that. And that's going by watch time, not by views. By views, it's probably different. It's hard to tell. The live streams up there, both of them, naturally for the view time or watch time, even though their views are low comparatively speaking. What else is there? Paradigm was a really good map, Oblivion map. That was in that quarter. What else did we do? Prismatic? Was Prismatic this quarter? Or was that last quarter? I don't remember. I think it was this quarter, maybe. Feels like I was in October. Right. I don't remember now. I think I was early October. I want to say early October for that. So yeah, not much else really going on. We're sitting at right now at 7 p.m. my time on December 30th, 2016. We're sitting at 498 subscribers. Did not quite reach 500. I thought we would a week ago, and then it dropped again to 495, I think, and we kind of back up to 498, but I don't know, maybe we did it. Maybe we did it before the year ran out, but I doubt it. I mean, 2 subscribers is not a lot. It could have happened, but I don't know if it did. So yeah, let's look at the numbers for the year. So this year, total watch time, 334,519 minutes. That's a lot of minutes. Does it say I think it says 232 days and 7 hours. That's a lot. 232 days. That is a lot. That feels like a lot. It's definitely up compared to last year. It's up 14%, whatever that means. Let's see, it's up from 292,787, so up from 203 days. It's like a month extra. That's not bad. So watch time went up by a good bit. Views are up as well, but not as significantly as I would have thought. I got 61,616 views last year, and so far this year, without the last day, or for the last 3 days, actually, those stats go to December 28th, 67,000 basically. So a plus there, definitely a plus there, but not as big as I would have expected for the whole year, because last year the channel really started blowing up with Planetary Confinement, and I think that was in like March or at the end of March. So there's like 3 months of basically no views last year, and this year was like full-blown videos every day kind of thing. And we just have those 7,000, 8,000, I don't know where it's gonna end up exactly, extra views. That's not great. Channel did grow, but not as much as I hoped. Also not as much as I expected. So there was different like tiers of what I thought would happen, or what I hoped would happen, what I thought realistically would happen, and a bit under the realistic expectation, which is fine. It's still okay. Some other numbers look really good. Likes have almost doubled. No, they have more than doubled. About 1,500 likes last year, more than 3,000 so far this year. So that's nice. Dislikes have stayed about the same, actually down a bit. That's interesting too. I don't really care about the dislikes. Comments are down, actually. That's really weird. That doesn't make sense to me. That really doesn't make sense to me. How are the comments down? We're at 1,884 now. So there might be a few more, like in the last 3 days, but not 100 or 200. And we had 1,958 comments last year. I don't know. Maybe the live streams had more interaction last year in the chat, because that's always the biggest, the most commented videos, always the live streams, because the stream chat, every chat entry counts as a comment. Shares are up from 32 to 79. Subscribers are down though. We gained 282 subscribers last year, and we only gained 194 this year. So not too happy about that. I thought we would maybe be able to double the 300 or almost 300 we had last year, or at the end of last year, and we failed. I failed. Didn't even get 500, or maybe we just got 500. That could have happened still. And I'm not sure what really caused that. I don't really have a good explanation. I don't know why. Like, everything else points towards the channel doing the same or a bit better than last year, but the subscriber totals don't really show that. Which, it's not like it's 100 subscribers up or down. That in the grand scheme, big picture, that doesn't really matter much. It just would be nice, extra 100 people, whatever. And I mean, yeah, I'm still growing though, so that's good. A lot of the bigger channels are like slowly losing subscribers in recent times. So that's nice, at least. I don't know. It's whatever, I guess. Most viewed video of the year. Assuming that this is what that does. I think it shows that. Yeah, no, that has to be that. With almost 8,000 minutes watched is the first. I think it's the first. It's definitely the first. I don't have to check. Yeah, the first episode of Aussie Life 3 by Tweety, which was a really good map. It seems to have a good average view duration, because the views are not that crazy, but I mean, you're good, really good, but watch time is like clearly in the lead. Followed by the August stream, which is probably, no, that's wrong, because up until August it was cumulative. Every single stream counted towards one video basically, and then since August, so that's why the August stream has really good numbers, because it's all the streams up to the August stream in one. But now they changed that. Now the stats actually make sense. They're worth something now. Yeah. And after that, kind of unsurprising, probably Life in the Woods first episode, Present Factory first episode, Life in the Woods second episode. That's something. A half-hour race. So yeah, my world record, that lasted 2 days, 1 day, something like that. Then Mistford. That was a good series apparently, even though I messed up completely with the resource pack. third episode of Life in the Woods. Very surprisingly, the Ultimate Block, not the Ultimate Block 3, which I played this year, the first one, the Ultimate Block 1, which I played August 5th, 2015. Over 1,000 views this year. I don't know. Some things can't be explained, I guess. And then Oscillated 3, episode 3, not episode 2. So that's the top 10 videos of the year. Not very surprising, I think. Like, obviously the live stream is not supposed to be there, so it would be interesting to see what's next. But I don't want to look for that now. Geography wise, top nation. I don't know if that, nobody really cares about that. Does anyone really care about that? Whatever. Yeah, I'll give you some more interesting information after this part is over here. But let's wrap it up with the geography stuff. Top geography, top top nationality, top, I don't know, whatever. The most views, most watch time, not views. Percentage wise, with 38%. Very unsurprising. The United States of America. That makes sense. Just the biggest English-speaking nation and making English videos. It makes sense. Second place, also maybe not very surprising. The United Kingdom, 11%. Maybe a bit surprising. Yeah, actually, that's a bit surprising. Germany in third place, 9.7. After that, Austria. All my friends and myself and Kileo and everyone, 4.9%, and then France with 4.1%. So like there's one, like a third of my viewership, or well, a third of the watch time. It's not whatever. A third of the watch time on my videos, more than a third, comes from the United States. Then it's 10% United Kingdom, 10% Germany, 5% Austria, and then it goes down a long list of a lot of places, which is always kind of interesting to see. It's also interesting that Canada doesn't, like, I don't get a lot of Canadian views, and I don't know why. Is there a reason? I mean, Canada's not that big, but it's not that small either. And it being an English-speaking nation would, I don't know. I don't know. Let's actually see. Can I? No, I have to. Whatever. I'm done with this anyway. Let's see where Canada is. What's next? Okay, it's next after France, and before the Netherlands and Spain. That's, yeah, interesting. Then Australia, very far back already. Italy, Brazil, Czech Republic, Finland. That's Oblivion, mostly probably. Norway, Russia, Denmark. Very interesting to see. 156 different nations. That's a lot of countries. 156 in the list here for this year. Let's go to the last place. Who, like, what nation is the one that watched? Well, Kosovo is on the list, but with 0 views. So, so the nation with views on my videos this year, but the lowest watch time in minutes, with 0 minutes and 1 view, is Barbados. Very interesting, I'm sure. Actually tied with Somalia. They also have 0 seconds and 1 view. That's okay. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to, I guess let's recap a bit. I mean, the biggest series this year overall still, I would say, is Life in the Woods Renaissance. And it's still going right. 112 episodes now. I don't know how many more there will be. I can see it go to 120 maybe. And I think that about around there that's gonna be it. I had a good run with it. It was definitely the best series in terms of getting subscribers and in terms of views and watch time and engagement for a long time. So that was a very, very positive thing for the channel. Puzzle map wise, nothing really stands out in terms of like YouTube success, but there were some really good ones. Prismatic 3, Paradigm. What else was there? Mistfall wasn't really that puzzly, more an adventure map, but that was also good. The Present Factory was really good, but we played that last year technically in the map advent kind of thing. Rogue Quest was good, really good. I enjoyed that a lot as well. it's kind of, I don't know. I'm very surprised, and we talked about that in the last live stream a little bit. Well, we Oblivion talked about it, and I answered basically. No one really played Oblivion's new map on YouTube, and that was really surprising to me because I thought it was a perfect map for YouTube. It was easy enough to not be frustrating. There was different stuff. It was different stuff. It wasn't boring. It felt like the perfect vehicle for some of the bigger YouTubers, but no one seemed to pick it up, which maybe points towards a trend that, I don't know, not a lot of YouTubers are really doing the whole map thing anymore, which I guess is good and bad. It's good in the sense that if you want to watch someone play maps, and I mean, hey, I'm here. I'm still doing that, so that could be something that could, you know, benefit the channel. At the same time, though, a lot of my views, like a lot of the videos that have a lot of views on my channel, got a lot of the views from someone bigger playing that same map and then being recommended there. And if they don't play maps anymore, then I won't be recommended on their channels. So yeah, it's gonna be hard to get that traffic back. I actually don't know. I could check. I think the top traffic source this year was probably search, not recommendations. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. Let's check traffic sources. We'll just, I'm not gonna look at the details, just the big picture numbers there. Oh no, suggested videos are number 1. Search is actually just 5th. Wow. So suggested video is still the most important source of traffic. Then browse features, which is like my subscription, watch later maybe? No, that's playlist. I don't know what else it is. Like your subscription feed basically. Traffic from the homepage, home screen, subscription feed, other browsing features. So yeah, that kind of stuff. It's number 2 after the suggested videos. YouTube channels, so people browsing my channel, is 3rd. Playlists 4th, and then YouTube search 5th. And then external, and then some other, like the other stuff doesn't really matter. Playlist page is the same as a playlist. I don't know why they differentiate there. Maybe like playlist means you're like playing, like videos are being played in the playlist, and playlist page means you're browsing the playlist page and then clicking on one of the videos on the playlist page. I don't know why that is important to differentiate between the two. Some direct clicks, it's mostly shares, I would assume, or links from the forums and stuff. Or it might be external. There's probably an overlap there too. End screens got me 28 views, so they're not really a big success. Notifications, that's a thing too. I mean, yeah, I hope you all know how that stuff works. There's like a bell thing in this under like next to the subscribe button under the video. If you click that, then you get notified if I upload. But you can also just check at 8 and 10 Central European time every day, or just check your subscription box. That still works. You just have to click there. Just don't go to home. Just go to my subscriptions. I don't know. YouTube's not that hard to use. Lots of people seem to have problems with that stuff. But I don't see it. So yeah, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the future here. I don't really know. The channel didn't really go, didn't grow as much as I hoped it would. I wanted this to be, like I wanted it to grow. Not, I don't know. I don't really know why I really want it to grow. Like it's a weird thing where this is clearly not a job, and it doesn't look like it will turn into one anytime soon because there's just no money in it, and if there's no money, it can't be a job. So it's a hobby, and I still enjoy making the content, but there are definitely days or even weeks where I don't really enjoy making the content all that much, but I feel obligated in a way, and that's not like it's not you doing that, it's me doing that. I know. Like there's no one really demanding any content or anything like that. It's just that I feel obligated to provide the videos some days. and that makes it tough to record. And I struggled with that a bit this year, and that's just this balance thing between being consistent and stuff like that, and then just doing what I want, because there's nothing in it for me really other than, you know, the interaction, which I do enjoy really, and I do enjoy the making of the videos themselves, like the commentary stuff, talking to the, I don't know, void that is the internet. It's not a void, it's filled with crap. But it's like, I don't know, like the payoff isn't really, like, it doesn't feel that, like it doesn't feel that as rewarding as it used to. And it's not about anyone else but me, and I'm aware of that. But I'm not really sure how to fix that. I don't like, this channel is not dying. I mean, it is dying. Everyone and everything is dying. But not at an alarming rate, so don't worry about that. And I have some games lined up and some stuff coming up, hopefully. So yeah, for the next year, for this year, it's not the next year. It's already the new year when this goes out. I want to branch out more, I think. It might not be a good idea in terms of like views and stuff. Basically, my entire subscriber base is here because of Minecraft videos, and I do want to keep making Minecraft content as much as possible. I want to keep playing puzzle maps, especially. That gets gonna be a focus. Yeah, I mean, I can't say forever, but there's no plan. Like, I don't have any intention of changing that at all. But the downside of that is that there aren't always puzzle maps around. I can't have puzzle map content every single day for this year, and I couldn't do it last year either. It's just not possible because there aren't enough maps, or enough good maps. I could play bad maps, I could play broken maps, I could play maps I don't enjoy, I could play like finding maps and stuff like that and branch out in that direction. But I don't really want to, you know? And maybe if it were a job, maybe if I would treat this as a career thing, if there was money involved, like if this was my paycheck, then I probably would at least try to do that. Maybe, I don't know if I would sell out like that. I probably would. I don't know. Or at least try to come up with a more sustainable way of making videos, making Minecraft content. You know, focus on Survivor stuff or join a server or something. But since that's not really, you know, something I have to worry about, I won't do that. Instead, I'm looking at different games, and I know different games are always kind of tough. Like the Talos Principle, I thought was an excellent game, and I don't think I did a bad job of playing it or of commenting on it. But the views weren't really there, and the likes weren't there, and nobody really cared. It was basically one guy, and I can't remember his name. Is Green Lemon? Is that your name? I'm really sorry. I should know your name. Is it Green Lemon? How do I not know this? How do I find this? Let me find it real quick. This is not gonna be. I can't get that name wrong. That's the last Taros episode. There, yeah, it is Green Lemon. Ha! I knew it. I didn't actually know, but I subconsciously I did remember. I did remember your name, Green Lemon, who was basically there for the entire series, and I really appreciate it. And he ended up buying the game and playing it himself, which it's a really good game. That's basically the message here. And I like, you don't have to enjoy watching it, and if you don't, that's fine. Like, I don't want you to feel, you know, like I don't want you to feel obligated to watch everything I do. Like, this obligation stuff it's not good. Like, I don't know, I'll do my thing, and you watch whatever you enjoy, and what you don't enjoy, you don't watch, and that's fine. It's all fine. We're fine. But yeah, in that vein, we have coming up soon, probably today, maybe tomorrow. I haven't scheduled it yet, but I played the Talos Principle DLC. I played that actually back in October, so those videos will sound different than every other video that goes out. But what can you do? That's just the way it is. Because I recorded them with the old headset, still back in October. There's I think 24 episodes of that. It's Road to Gehenna, the DLC. That was also really good. I really enjoyed that too. It's a great game. If you like puzzle games, this is a really great game. It has great story, great voice acting, great puzzles. It looks nice. It plays well. It's really just a good game. There's not much else to say about it. I really enjoyed the Talos Principle. And then after that, in no order, like nothing's recorded yet, nothing's planned yet at all. But since it's been requested like 3 times now, I think, I bought Undertale. I don't know much about it. I ignored all the Let's Plays and stuff because when I first heard about it when it came out, I thought about maybe recording it at some point, and then it was really, really overhyped, and that always turns me off stuff. Like, and I didn't want to do it, so I didn't. But we'll see. It was cheap, so I bought it. If it's not great, or it's probably great, whatever. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. If I don't enjoy it, I'm not sure if I'll. We'll see. We'll see. But it's there. It's there in my Steam library. I can see it. What else is there? There is. Where is it now? I have too many games. I don't have that many games, but I bought. What else did I buy? The Guest, which was recommended as well by a friend. Just like an adventure type puzzle type game thing. I don't know. It was recommended. It looked good. Bought it. Very cheap as well. So that's coming up at some point. I bought Infinifactory, which was recommended by Chrome, for sure. That was in a bundle, actually. It was also really cheap. It was a Humber bundle thing. Really, really good deal on that. What else? Moo Complex, which is like a hacker type thing. I don't know anything about any of those games, really. I considered, like, I looked at them. They looked interesting. I considered, well, I might want to record this, so I put it on my wish list, and then now in the sale, I bought some stuff. So that's coming up too, probably, if it works out with the recording. I heard or I read there's some, like, you have to Google some stuff, and it might be weird in the video, unless I can set up like a browser capture thing and then switch scenes or something. I'll try to figure that out. I haven't even played the game yet, so I don't know how it really goes. And there's at least one more. The Turing Test, I bought that. That's coming up as well. And I think that's it. So those games are gonna be coming out at some point in this year, and I'll try to do them like in the 10 p.m. slot, probably, like in the late slot, and then in the early slot it'll be Minecraft, as much as possible. That's the plan, at least. I also still plan on live streaming once a month. We probably won't do once a month. It probably won't be 12 streams this year. Let's say 10. 10 sounds reasonable. I might miss 2 months again. I think it did last year too. And yeah, I don't know. I also really want to branch out more, do something like really different, but I don't know what that would be. I can't see myself like vlog, because I don't do anything that's interesting enough to record, and so that's not really a good option. And I'm not, like, I can't play the guitar well enough to make that like a thing. I don't know what else I could do, but I want more. I don't know, I want to do more. I want this to be more, creatively speaking, not just numbers wise. I don't know, I want to branch out, and I don't know how or what. But I'll keep thinking about it. Maybe I can come up with something that can work. I mean, there's always like podcasts and stuff, but I don't know. I mean, what would be the difference between like an exploring episode in Life in the Woods and the podcast? There's not really much difference there. But I mean, podcast stuff is always an option. I don't know how many people would be even interested in that. And while I say numbers don't really matter, I just want to do more and be like, have this be more creatively speaking. There also still has to be some audience for this stuff. Like, I don't want just to make stuff that nobody ever sees or cares about. I think that's not too like arrogant or anything. That's just the way. Like you don't. I mean, like I don't know, like audio video stuff. There's no like I don't think there are a lot of people who create audio video stuff for nobody. Like there's always some audience you have in mind. It might be your family, your friends showing like travel stuff or whatever, or you in the future. But there's always some audience you have in mind, and so yeah. I think that's everything I wanted to say. I really do. I'm also glad that I managed to stay away from all the negatives of this last year. At least for this video. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else to say. So yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll try to be better. That's I guess my New Year's resolution. I want to do more. Map making is something that's on the list, but it's a very vague thing right now. I don't have any ideas for anything, but if there's something that I can think of doing, then I will. Because that was really interesting. That was a really interesting experience, and that first map, like I like it. It's a little rough around the edges still, even after the 3 rounds of bug fixing and changes. But it was an enjoyable experience, I think, overall. And I think Kaleo agrees too. We definitely need a break now, but maybe more maps. And then I think that's it. As always, I want to do more with other YouTubers. That's still something that's on the list. But I still don't really know anyone. I didn't really make any contacts this year. I think this year was worse than last year. I did more stuff with Kaleo. I was better with that, I think. More consistent in, setting up stuff, finding maps to play and stuff like that. But, I mean, last year for the Advent calendar, we had Lauren 111, the Mental Pro Gaming guys, Dusk Reaper, maybe later, and Farmy B. I had Madiso. And then now this year, not really much going on there. Even though that was another goal of the channel. I also, I think I promised, or maybe didn't really promise, but I did say I would have a new, or an intro, or no, not the intro that I never promised. I promised I'd make another channel trailer, and I didn't. Well, I did change the channel trailer, but I just put another video there that's not really a trailer at all. But yeah, I still need to do that. I've put that off for over a year now. Very professional. So yeah, as always, you can leave anything in the comments below. Feedback, suggestions, games to play, maps to play, ideas for other things I could be doing that relate to this, where's the camera, right here, to this YouTube thing that we're doing here. I mean, I've even been thinking about like I talked about this I'm rambling, by the way, you don't have to keep watching. In one of my Life in the Woods episodes, I talked about what wasn't really my origin story, but kind of my origin story as a YouTuber. Was that my first plan was to make like whiskey reviews. And I do have some, like there's whiskey back there. You can like there's some Ardbeg right there, and there's some Laphroaig. That's a Compass Box. Penderyn is Welsh whiskey. There's a Big Pete over there, which is that's pretty good. It's a Christmas, but last year's. I didn't get this year's. It was out. There's a Auchentoshan down there, right there, and then I think that I can't really see. The thing is in the way. Oh yeah, that's the Rosebank. I have some nice scotch. I do like scotch, but I don't think there would be an audience for this here, and it would be weird to mix like whiskey and gaming. It's very different demographics. So I mean, not maybe not like I think there are plenty of YouTubers who drink, but not like I guess it's very like it wouldn't be about being drunk or even about drinking. It would be about reviewing, nosing, and tasting Scotch, which is a very very specific hobby. So I don't think I would be an audience for that, and I don't think I could do it really. But I might. I might give it a shot at some point this year. We'll see. So yeah, I hope we had a good start to the new year. I hope we'll have a better year as a planet than we did last year. I'm not just talking about the celebrity death, which I mean some of those did hit me as well a bit. It's never nice to lose people, even if they're just like these figures in music or movies or stuff like that. It's there's you get attached. I understand that, and it's never easy. It's never fun to lose someone you look up to or whose work you've enjoyed or anything like that. And then with the political situation everywhere, tense, and this year's probably not going to be much better in that regard because those elected people they don't just disappear at the change of the year. They're actually just getting started, most of them. So we'll see how it goes this year. I'm not gonna define any goals publicly because that's just setting up for disappointment. But I'm pretty sure we'll be able to reach 500 subscribers this year. I might get close. I don't know. I think I have 1,400 videos. We might get close to 2,000 videos, which is a crazy amount of videos. And view-wise, I think we will reach more than we'll probably reach 200,000 views this year. This is also pretty crazy. But yeah, this is it. Super long update video. That's the downside of me sitting here instead of being out. I actually wanted to do it outdoors, but it wasn't really like wintry enough here, so I wanted to go somewhere else or drive somewhere else where it's a bit like I would have had snow background, but then the days are really short still, so there's not a lot of light, and so that didn't manifest. But that video would have been a lot shorter than this one. I would have had a lot less useless information for you, lots less numbers, no statistics and stuff. So, yay, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this year, and I hope you'll stay with me for another one. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.